This is Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife. If you're new to the channel or you're watching on catch up, my name's Tim Dowd. I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55, and I try walking during the day between 9 and 10, and I walk for around about an hour and show you bits of Tenerife that you might not have seen, and also bits that you have seen. So today we're up at LasTorres, which is in Adeje town, and we're up by the Heli Dreams pad here. Morning, Charlie. I've been sat there for 2 weeks. Cool, we'll get together, definitely. I'm at the Heli Dreams experience. Let's just show you a bit there. And you can get to it by 360-315-422. Tell them Tim sent you. And they've just brought the helicopter out, actually, so they're probably going to do a trip today. And John, hi. So where are we going to go today? Well, let me just turn you around. Morning, Honeybee. A couple of new names. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining us. So we're right on the top of the world here. We're up by the Leroy Merlin. Stephen is on, Julie's on, Michael's on. So in the distance here, well, let's say the distance, it's right here, is Leroy Merlin. This is like a Home Depot or a B&Q, depending on where you're from. Stephen Henderson's on. And this is the Tropicana, and it was an old building. Steve March is 4 weeks. Hey, Charlie's coming as well. So this is an old shopping centre which has been closed since we've been here, actually, since 2014. It was probably closed before that, actually. And so they're redoing it. So they've really nearly finished here. Tony Such sat in Costa Adeje, listen to you. Cool, dude, Tony. Marianne's on. And Harry, hi. Yeah, Christina's fine. Babak's on. Good to see you again. Thank you. Julie's coming tomorrow. So we're not doing these meet-up Mondays anymore, but we are planning to meet with you guys if you want to. A couple of people have been over and didn't meet, but that's okay. Not everybody has to meet. So why am I going walking this way today? Bob G's on. Good morning. This is because they've done a lot of, what's the word? Did I lock the car? Yes, I did. So they've done a lot of road works lately, and I'm just going to have a look to see how they're getting on. Like the grumpy old man that I am. So here's the Heli Dreams copter, it's just been brought out. Looks like it's going to do a trip. I don't know what time it's taking off, but I don't suppose we'll be here unless they take off when we come back. Dave Wallace is on. Cool dude. Buenos días. ¿Hasta cuándo levantarte?
La verdad
Oh, no, no sé.
no, no, no.
Gracias.
Pero-
So she's waiting. Ah, there you go, Michael. You see, you got your spanner. Be careful with it. That's Edinburgh Honest Guide. If you want to see walks and talks and vlogs about Edinburgh, that's the place to go. I'm walking straight into the sun, so I can't see what you're saying now. It's me. Hey, Timmy boy. Greetings from Belgium with an Irish accent. Julie standing, beautiful day. Well, it is beautiful today. It's going to be warm today. Anne-Marie's on. Quick hello, she says. So, let's turn you around. So if I go this way, this is like a one-way street now. This takes you to Punta Limpio and the TF47, which is the old road to Los Gigantes, the coast road. You can actually get to Los Gigantes now up the motorway and take the third exit from here, I think. That drops you down in between Alcalá and I think Alcalá and Playa de San Juan. But this is where we used to go the back way back home. John Barra's on. So let's have a quick look down here. Right in front of us is two trebol, or your club. Trebol is like clubs in spades, you know, spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs. Trebol, three balls. Open every day. Beautiful supermarket. Look otters on. And this is the Tropicana. I don't know whether they're going to keep the name the Tropicana or whether it's going to be something else. I don't know whether they're actually going to build an access from the bus stop here. I'm sure they must. Or maybe the bus will actually end up going in there and stopping in there. That'd be good. Oops. Nearly went for a Burton then. If anybody knows where that saying comes from, went for a Burton, I'd be interested to know. So, Tropicana. All the fascia in white that you see is new. The original front was the curved roof, but it looks like it's got the glass in, so it's ready to be populated, I assume. There's still a bit to go, but I think it might open this year. So, motorway's next to us. There's Rock del Conde in the distance. And across there we've got the Mercadona, which is the one I go to. Morning, Gary. And next to that's the tyre place, where I got the cheapest tyre repair and headlight headlight exchange. 26 bucks for a slow puncture repair and changing a headlight. And 20 minutes work. Excellent. So yes, here we go. So it looks like there's going to be fencing along here, and it's a sort of a barranco, so I don't know whether they're going to do a bridge over or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know whether they're going to keep the car park as it is and just tidy it up, or whether they're going to do brand new. It looks like they might just keep it as it is, I think, because to dig all that up and then redo it would probably be daft. I don't know, really. Helicopter's still up there. Right, let's go. So this is the bus stop that you can get off at, but you can't get on it to go back because it's a one-way street. So what you got to do, you got to get the bus right over on the other side of the motorway and down the hill. So if you do come shopping on the bus, this is where you get off to go to the supermarkets. Then you have to walk up to Mercadona, to Tribol, and whatever's coming into the new Tropicana. It'll probably be a Hipadino if it's anything to go by. And we're going to go up as far as the new Lidl and Aldi today. So that'll be good. Get a move on. So this is the road down to the Adeje Golf, Costa Adeje Golf, and eventually you get to La Caleta, which is down the bottom there. Now they're taking some of the zebra crossings away here. The Aldi is built, but it's not open. There is an Aldi in Las Chafiras that's open, but it's not been done. So as you can see over in the distance there, you've got Torbiscus Alto, and then you've got Fanya Bay. And this is the crossing here that I'm going to take, because they're taking the crossing away over there for some reason. I think they're going to redo everything. I'll let this car go past. And then we'll take our lives in our hands. For those of you who have found it, I've got a new merchandise store. You can get to it by going to the channel and going to the shopping tab. So go to youtube.com/LWMST. Then click on the shopping tab. There's a couple of t-shirts in there you might like. I've ordered some samples, so next week I'll probably be out walking in them. TMLIMH. Taking my life in my hands. I've done a Zoom one as well, but I haven't ordered one for that. So this is the motorway. Oh, the other way you can get to it is lwmst.com. I just pointed that straight to the shop. So as you can see, or probably not, this is the exit Los Menores, Arminimi and Playa Paraíso. So this is where you would get off to come and visit us. And you also can go straight up to Playa San Juan, which is where you drop down to go to Los Gigantes. Cool dude. And that way is Los Cristianos and such. So this is LasTorres, which is a subdivision of Adeje. This is the big police academy, not police academy, police station. And they've just repaved this and made it two-way because it used to be a one-way street. So I'll take my life in my hands. Take my life in my hands. They're not allowed to film the police, so we're going to film this way. 55 people watching, 30 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Nice bit of shade here. So, yeah, they've just redone this road. So this is what I wanted to look at, because it looks like it's going to be two-way all the way, which is good, because you used to have to go to this stupid roundabout. And they've just redone an extra car park here as well. Set my life in my hands. We've got a McDonald's here driving. Morning, Alf and Sue. Did I miss anybody? Also was chit-chatting. Charlie, has the new album been built yet? Is the human? No, I'm not back. I'm trying. Second World War RAF term, went for a Burton. Cool, so old. 29 degrees in Manchester. Sunny Ayrshire. And Eugene McGeever's on as well. Whew. So it's a bit of an incline here, going up. So we're going to walk up to the top. Oh, here's a disabled spot. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. 16 to 17 down there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so probably another 30, 40 places. So you can go and shop at Mercadona. And the good thing about this car park is you can go either way. Because what you used to have to do when you were shopping at Mercadona was you had to go up, not this one, but the one on the other side, but it's the same thing, up to the top road, take a right, round the roundabout, come back. And now you can come out here, take my life in my hands, and only turn right. Oh, that's weird. Oh no, okay, so you can only turn right here because you're not supposed to go across the road. But if you want to turn left, you got to go through the car park and then turn left at the bottom. Okay, that makes sense. So I got my back's hurting, my lower back's hurting, and I'll tell you who'll know exactly what that is. That's the women who've had a 10-month pregnancy. So we're up by the car wash now. No singing, Tim. At the car, oh, too late. At the car wash. Take my life in my hands. So we're up now, back at the same level as the helicopter, echelopter, as I used to say when I was a kid. And I'm going to have a seat on wall. Ay, Delilah. So you can see all the way down to Costa Adeje and Las Americas over there. 57 people on, 42. Thumbs up. Yvonne Brown Island. Okay, body Tim, lovely weather here in southern Iceland. Can't believe how lucky we have been this year. Well, that depends on how you look at it. If it's unnaturally warm weather, then that's what they call global warming. It's only an extra 2 degrees, but that's the average. So we got to do something about that. Otherwise, certain places won't be livable, especially in Northern Europe. If the Gulf Stream, which keeps Ireland and Britain warm, because they're actually the same latitude as northern Maine in America, so basically Canada, and so you get Canadian weather in Britain. That wouldn't be good. And if the Gulf Stream dips, then it'll bring northern Canadian weather to northern Europe. Well, the good thing is that they'll probably make the Sahara green. Then you see we've got migration going the other way. So there's going to be a couple of problems if we don't do anything. Will it become warmer or colder, Tim, for not to be livable? Both, actually. They say global warming, but that disrupts the pattern. So some places will be unbearably hot, mostly in the northern hemisphere, and mostly like Mediterranean, that used to be like 35 degrees and then go up to 45 degrees maybe as a peak, not as a daily thing, but so that would make it very, very unbearable and dangerous in certain circumstances. But the worst thing that could happen is that all the people that live in Northern Europe that benefit from the Gulf Stream and only have houses built and infrastructure built to cover sort of the warmer climes that brings, will have to spend fortunes in insulations, heating, lots more energy, and that's probably unsustainable. So do everything you can to stop that. Unfortunately, it's not us that are doing it. It's they try and blame us, but basically it's big industry that's creating this. But unfortunately, if we do go to a simpler way of life, then you're not going to have the cheap food you have, the cheap energy you have anyway. So things are going to change anyway, whether you do anything or not. One will be foisted upon you, and one is a conscious decision. Anyway, enough of my maudlin. Let's carry on. So we're coming up the road here. They're not finished here yet. Hi Tim, are the UK blue disabled badges recognised in Tenerife? They are recognised as long as you have a piece of paper next to them that you can print off at any European disabled website. So it has to be in different languages, basically, in all the languages. The only thing is that disabled badges here do not give you carte blanche to park anywhere. The disabled badge here only allows you to park in the blue disabled areas. So it's not like Britain where you can park on a double yellow line for a bit. You can only park in the blue areas. So this is another couple of car parks to service these shops and these garages and stuff. And the reason they've done that is because they've taken the street parking away. Which I shall show you now. Oh, they've painted it since I've been here. I knew they'd put the asphalt in, but I didn't know they'd painted it. Hola, buenos días. ¿Cuándo abierta esta carretera?
No tengo ni idea.
No sé.
Cuando la pinten.
Okay. Gracias, señor.
Vale.
Oh, helicopter's just taking off. Under the tree there. Missed him. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Diva base. Okay, Von Brown says on the news they say that the coral reef is growing back in Australia. That's good. Now the coral reef, is growing back. Cool. That is good news. Simeon Benaventu. Morning, Tim. Cole's place. Good morning, Cole. Oh, one of them disappeared. Simon's on. Moira's on. And Anthony's on. So we're not going this way today. We're going this way. So this is good as well. When you come out of here, you go into the middle and then take a left and then filter into the other side. Well, it used to be that you had to take your life in your hands literally coming out of here and turning left. A bit like that guy. No, I understood what you meant. No problem. I got fat fingers as well. So here we are at Hidráulica Cerámica Baños. So if you want a bathroom, there you go. Then we got Wharton. I'll actually walk on this one. So this is where they've got to anyway, with the painting and the things. And as I just said, they've taken all the parking away from that side under the trees. That used to be like this, you see. And now it ain't. So I think they'll keep one side parking and then the other side not, I should imagine. Angry Velo. Crazy bikes. So this is Wharton. This is like a Curry's or a, yeah, Curry's I think it would be. Now I know at the end of the street there is a dead spot, and the dead spot is right where Lidl and Aldi are. So that's where we're going to go. Working and skiving, there you go. Office work skiving anyway. I was an office worker for years. My title was actually Senior Business Analyst. And all we seemed to do was go for coffee with each other. One of the famous China shops where you get everything. And this has been built over the past, I think it's maybe 18 months ago. This is the Chafiras, where you can get, hey, Webby's on, where you can get bathrooms and stuff. We got our toilet here. There you go. Nice tub. Willie Rushton's on the big yin. So this is not been built on yet, but I think it is owned by somebody, obviously. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm coming up towards Lidl and Aldi. Range Rover with the top. This is Roche-Beaubois. It's like a furniture store, posh furniture store. 83 people watching, 48 thumbs up, thank you so much. So you can just see the roof of Aldi there, the black one. And there's the sign. So Lidl across the road. That's just been done up. I'm just going to get in the shade for a second here. That's better. Whew. So here we go. So we got Aldi here. It's going to have its own car park as well. I thought they might have done car park underneath, but it doesn't look like they have. But I think they've got a raised shop. So you might be parking underneath the shop and then the actual shop is on the first floor. That blue thing's like a ramp. Looks like an escalator. Now I can't go over the road because there's no signal. And it cuts off pretty sharpish as well. Now Graham, we're in LasTorres. So if you look down here, there's the motorway. And this is the exit down towards Playa Paraíso. So if we walk down there, we'll get to the TF47, which takes us down the coast road to Arminimi, Playa Paraíso, Cayasavaki, straight all the way to Los Gigantes. So that's where we are. It's the LasTorres Industrial Estate in Adeje. It's where all the shops are. As I say, I can't go up that street because it cuts off pretty quickly, the signal. And I have a feeling that it's somebody blocking it for some reason. Maybe from the building where the Zurich Insurance is. Oops, cancel. For some reason it's gone really dark now, I don't know why. I can't see a thing. Am I still online? State 21. There's like four restaurants in the area. Why can't I see you guys anymore? Everything looks fine. Okay, it's just that my screen has gone black, as if it's in night mode. Maybe the sensor's blocked, or maybe I've run out of battery. Okay, so well, actually I'm going to go over the road. Take my life in my hands. And go back under the trees. There we go, Graham. Another mammal. Let's see if we can just bring up the brightness. Hope I don't lose you guys. Well, the brightness is full. Okay. I don't know what's happening then. Perfect picture. We're probably streaming out, but for some reason my screen has gone not black, but if you can imagine, you've got the brightness turned all the way down to nothing and then one notch up. Not to worry. So this gives you a better view of the shops now. Cinematic. The thing is, I can see what you're writing, but I can't see the words. Buenos días. Okay. Perfect picture. Right. I like these trees. Like little bonsai, well, the big bonsais, I should say. I've got my sunglasses on now. Your phone is probably too hot. Ah, it could be, yeah. It could be. It's coming back now. I'm in the shade. Oh, you're probably right. There you go, tech support. Who was it? Gary. Thanks, Gary. Tech support. What else do you get for Christmas? Homeless, homeless. I don't know whether this will ever be built on. Looks like a lot of rock to move. And that building right there is Spanish style. Are we still on? Yep. It's gone black again. Spanish style, and that's the cash and carry. So you don't have to have a card, but you got to press a bell to get in, which deters a lot of people. And even though it says cash and carry, you can actually pay with a card there. So it's open to everybody. You get your fags and booze, and it's a lot cheaper than the Spanish style shops, you see. And next to that's macro, which is a real cash and carry, where you need a macro card, which I still have from when I was a magician. So this is the street we came up, which is the back road to Mercadona and the washing place, the car wash. And this is the BP garage. And there's a great cafe next to it where you can get your coffee. Well, there used to be a zebra crossing here as well, but they've moved it. So there's the cafe, look. So they got like a place for doing your petrol. Then you've got your cafe and there's a shop inside. And then you go down the back of this to the washing place and the tyre place, which is the El Paso 2000 or El Paso 2000. So this is where you come to do all your bits and bobs. And this is the Mercadona entrance for cars from the top here. Now you got some Nike shoes for $39.99. My back's killing me. I gotta get rid of this belly. I gotta weigh myself when I get home after the shower and the loo. I was 119 kilos at the weekend. That is way too much again. I went from 118 down to 113 and I'm back up to 119. The yo-yo effect. Let's turn this round. Don't even know which way I'm looking. Paul Mac's on, Sarah's on, Feast Gang is on. Actually feeling the phone now, it's not too hot. It's not too hot. It's the whole of the south, if it looks barren, it's because it's a desert here. And anything that you see that looks not deserts is all man-made. All the greenery is man-made. So bits that aren't built on are just natural. So this is the natural scrub. Oh, you're looking the other way, aren't you? So this is the natural scrub of the area. Hello, Tim. I can fly this hell. Helicopter, maybe? So this is where they stopped painting. So this is the old street again now. But they're going to do the whole thing, I think. First Spanish style. And the Macaro. And up the top here, on that white building, is the farmers market. Agrimercado. And this is the another sort of B&Q. Sagrera. And you got another warehouse Chinese shop. Not open yet. One of his cheap clothing. And the other one is like everything, what Chinese shops do. So this has been a vacant lot since I've known it. Don't know if anybody owns it and wants to build on it or not. Santana. Doors, floors. Hello. It's another everything shop. 50% off everything. Kitchens. And this is the green shop, which I've never seen before. It's open from 10 a.m. to 8:15 and Saturday 9:30 to 14. Cool dude. Actually smells green. Natural products. Wow. Never saw that before. See what you get when you drive in, you don't see everything. So across the road here, we got the police station, and next to that is the music school. And the music school actually supplies energy for the area. It's one of the first energy neutral buildings in Adeje, and it supplies energy for the whole area. Or it makes more energy than it uses, put it that way, and puts the rest into the grid. So, I'm going to take my life in my hands. 85 people watching, 63 thumbs up, thank you so much. So I can smell bathroom disinfectant now. So the fountains here are not always on. Probably in the summer, waste of water. So there's a focacceria, which is like bread. Biotech USA nutritional shop. Elite Barbers. Cafe Baranini, but I think they're closed. A unisex hairdressers and for sale. So if you want a little shop, that's for sale. For 43 square meters. This is El Baño. Where you can get stuff like shower trays and stuff. Looks like they're getting better to making it a real shop. It used to be just like a warehouse. El Baño Barato. But they're still open, it says. If you can squeeze through there. What else we got? We got this Puestos Uruguay. Oh, there's a little seat here. Imo Island for estate agents. Casco in Antigo. Diving school or diving shop. Curiplus Hypermedia, I don't know what that is, probably sort of electronics. Another one, electronic shop. Aesthetic centre. A ice cream parlour and a kitchen place. See what you guys are saying? My Moira says, Alloway Ken, morning Ken. He needs to get back to the regular walks, I really miss them. Yeah, I've got to start. Tim, I told you before, to get your weight off, you have to go low sugar, low carb, it will drop off, yeah. Christina and I are doing well, thank you. Kill the spams, somebody spamming. Message deleted, thank you. Love chat, XYZ. Love chat, baby, love chat. Ryan, morning Tim. What's the weather like in the start of October? To tell you the truth, I say this to everybody. I'm gonna go in the shade. Take my life in my hands. There we go. To say the truth, the weather here is exactly the same all year round, apart from in the evenings. So you've got like 20 to 25 in the shade during the day, hotter in the sun. I mean, it does get hotter in the sun. It does get hotter in the sun in summer, obviously. But basically, it's exactly the same everywhere you go. In the night time, but October is still summer, so November is the start of the high season, and yeah, so October's pretty good to come. That's the end of the cheap holidays, and then everything goes up then in November. So it's a good time to come. End of summer, not too hot, warm in the evenings. who's open 365 days a year. Farmacia. Okay, so we're coming back down now to the roundabout near where we started. We've been on 45 minutes, 90 people watching, 70 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yeah, I shocked myself this weekend when I was, oh, here we go. Industrial fryers. That's what I need. This is a special parking spot for people who work here. Take my knife in my hands. And take my knife in my other hands. So we're back by the police station now. Oh, this is actually the Guardia Civil. So the civil guard, which is a leftover from Franco times. So this is the big roundabout where you can't get on or off the motorway. You would have thought that they made slip roads here, but they didn't. Whoop whoop. It's the sound of the police. Every breath you take. Here it says no exit, but actually if you go into the car park of Mercadona, you can get out the other side. And if you go into the car wash, you can get out the other side. So here we go. Tropicana back in the distance there. This is where we went up earlier on, for those of you who joined us at the beginning. Take my life in my hands. Take my life in my other hands. Chris is saying looking very warm there, Tim. It is actually. It's there's a nice cool breeze though, but it's coming from Sahara. But it's cooling me off, mainly because I'm sweating, I think. I wouldn't put you down as a Wham fan. Graham. So I'll say this is the 2 Tribble, 24 hours, not 24 hours, every day open. Although Christmas Day they only open for 4 hours in the morning. And this is the back way back to our house. Take my knife in my hands. Take my life in my other hands. Morning, Craig. So this is where the drinks are free. Club Tropicana and the drinks are free. It's always a lovely time here. There for 5 weeks. Cool dude. We've still got a mist out at sea though, so you can't see La Gomera. So the air quality is not as good as it should be. So. The only week you're not working in Edinburgh. 96 people watching, 77 thumbs up, thank you so much. So this is the bus stop. The 471 and the 473 come through here. 473 is the one from Los Gigantes that goes through our village. and the 471 is the one that terminates in Playa Paraíso. Morning, Tim. Lovely clear blue skies there. It is clear blue skies if you look up, but if you look along out to sea, you can't see La Gomera, which means there's a lot of particulates in the air, which for some asthmatics could be a problem, especially when a Calima arrives as well. So here's the barranco. They can't build on that. That's where the water runs off, and the lava, of course, in case we get an eruption. And it comes from the Hell's Valley, which is the, what's it called? Barranco del Infierno, it's that one, I think. So, I'm squinting, I've got to put my glasses on. So there's the helicopter pad, which is where we're parked today. Ambulancia. Hope everybody's all right. We did have a tragedy last week in Cayo Salvaje. Some guys from a local hotel went, well, according to reports, were jumping off the cliffs down the bottom, which is very dangerous. And the helicopter came out, and unfortunately one of them lost their lives. Heart goes out to the families there. Young lads, 20s, daring each other to dive in the sea. And according to some reports, they'd had a few whiskies, even though it was early morning Saturday. Not this Saturday, last week Saturday. Unconfirmed reports, of course. Oh. So the wind's dropped now, as you can see from the windsock on the roof there. Oh. So there's a view of Costa Adeje, Las Americas, and in the distance there, Los Cristianos even. Hello, Ken. Thank you so much. Stay hydrated, yes. My water's in the car. Take my life in my hands. So if you want to feel the experience of Heli Dream, call 630-315-422. You can actually book it through Dan as well. And just above him is one of the daredevil skydivers. Bananas. These old trucks have been going for years. Oh, back at the car. I'm going to turn you around. Hey, hey, hey. Stick you on bonnet. There you go. Still can't see. Oh, there we go. I think that's all right. Thanks for the walk, Tim, says Paul. Love chat. Thanks, love chat. Hide the user from the channel. The Bell Jet Rangers helicopter in the picture is a very old helicopter. Okay. Sky Experience. Yeah, those kids are probably grown up now. Anyway, I'm done. Let's just have a quick look to see what people are saying. Right, we've done that. So Love Chat's gone. Ladles and jelly spoons. Thank you so much. I'm going to go walking again tomorrow, I promise. We're out tonight, out and about. I was toying with the idea of doing a Q&A tonight. And I'm going to put a poll up on the community page to say, should I do a Q&A sat down in a bar, or should I go and on the street and interview people? Now, the Friday is interviewing people. I've decided that's going to stay. So Freaky Friday is interviewing people. I'm not sure whether I want to do the same thing on a Monday. And I fancy just sitting down and shooting the moon with you guys. So find a nice little quiet bar and talk to you guys. So I think that's what's going to happen tonight. So I'm not going to put anything up on the community page because I think I've decided. But having said that, I might decide different. Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you want to sponsor the channel, you can do it right here. And if you're not subscribed, you can subscribe for free. And we'll see you on the next one. It's Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife, signing off. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.